Good morning. This is KELOLAND On The Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. Lincoln County authorities arrested a Sioux Falls man following a weekend pursuit that ended near the Iowa border. Deputies attempted to stop a vehicle on a road west of the Lenox exit off of Interstate 29 around 2 o'clock Saturday morning. The sheriff's office says the driver took off from deputies and later crashed near the Iowa border. A man and a woman inside the vehicle then ran off. Multiple law enforcement agencies searched for the pair for several hours. Lyon County deputies found the woman in Iowa 4 miles east of the crash site. Later, the deputies spotted the suspect near a bridge on the South Dakota side. 54-year-old Anthony Lloyd is in the Minnehaha County Jail charged with aggravated eluding, obstructing law enforcement, and being a parole absconder. He's on parole for eluding law enforcement and other charges. Lincoln County authorities arrested him in March of 2021 following a pursuit involving a stolen vehicle. During Saturday's search, deputies received information that the woman with Lloyd may have been held against her will. She was released from the scene. The foot traffic inside the Empire Mall was a little brisker than usual on Saturday. 47 teams helped raise nearly $100,000 at this year's Lifescape Mall Walk. Families and friends began fundraising for their team in November. Money raised will go toward therapy equipment, food assistance, and other care needs. More than 300 people took part in Mall Walk. One group of runners even ran an entire marathon around the wall. A new business in southwest Minnesota is out to prove that money really does grow on trees. The Cidery in Beaver Creek will serve locally made ciders later this year. The business opened an open house on Saturday and expects to open in the spring. Visitors will also be able to watch the apples being pressed through a viewing window.
I decided to make cider 10 or 12 years ago or something. Started planting trees, and then the vision kind of grew because I realized to sell cider, it'd be great if I had a tasting room, and well, if I have a tasting room, I might as well have a larger space for people to gather.
The Cidery is now taking bookings to host events like wedding receptions in its ballroom and outdoor patio. Let's take a first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. It is a chilly start to the day out there, but considering our average low for this time of year is closer to 10 degrees, this still isn't all that bad. We'll start in Falls Park, a frosty 21 out there as we start your Sunday morning. We've had a little bit of fog at times as well, so be mindful of poor visibility in a couple of locations. We'll actually get into a dense fog advisory in a little bit. Meanwhile, in Aberdeen, 25 with a north wind at 17 miles per hour. That is a look to the east in Brown County. In Pierre, a little bit of fog out that way at 27. North winds, though, pretty brisk at 21 miles per hour. And in Rapid City, it's tough to see much of anything outside of the trees in the foreground. 30 with a north wind at 11 miles per hour. We are at 28 right now in Brookings, 27 for Worthington, 31 in Chamberlain, 29 for Winter, 26 over in Iowa towards Spencer, 27 in Worthington, 20 up in Mobridge and in Buffalo, and 28 for Spearfish. We have one more mild day on the way today, then change comes along in more ways than one. We'll talk about that and the rest of your 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. The Black Hills Stock Show and Rodeo underway in Rapid City hosted an event for people with disabilities. Saturday's special rodeo featured fully accessible rodeo events for everyone to participate at the monument. Activities including riding a mechanical bull plus therapy horses. Several volunteers helped put on the event. Events taking place today at the Stock Show include a cowboy church service and a community health summit, both starting at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, plus a high school rodeo showcase at 1 o'clock. The Stock Show runs through February 8th. American Legion Post 15 in Sioux Falls is hosting a 4 Chaplains Remembrance Service. It's in honor of 4 chaplains who gave up their life jackets to save others aboard a sinking troop ship during World War II. The service is at 2 o'clock at the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance. Admission is free. Also at the Alliance, the Legion Post is serving an all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast up until noon. The cost is $8 and $2 for children. Donations are also welcome. The South Dakota Symphony Orchestra presents a winter chamber music concert on the campus of Augustana University. The performance is at 1 o'clock in the Hamry Recital Hall. Tickets are $10. Also on the Augie campus, the Augustana Library Associates presents A Winter's Tale, featuring readings of literary works in the Mickelson Library. The event goes from 2 to 5 p.m. and includes live music by Sarah Thompson. Refreshments will be served following the performance. Competitors of all ages are invited to take part in the Sanford Speed Races at Great Bear Ski Valley. The races start at 1 o'clock. It costs $10 to enter with a chance to win a trophy and door prizes. Great Bear is open for regular skiing and snowboarding from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The tubing hill is open from 9 to 4:30. Adam?
Well, if you're going to be doing anything outside today, you will want to keep in mind that the fog is still sticking around. We have dense fog advisories until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning for areas that now go as far north as Lincoln County in South Dakota. Prior to coming back on for this, we did have dense fog advisories for the Sioux Falls area and southwestern Minnesota. Those have been allowed to expire. That being said, in South Dakota for Lincoln and Union counties, and then northwestern Iowa, you still have that dense fog advisory headline in place until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Visibility may drop below a quarter mile at times. So please keep that in mind. We also saw on the Rapid City camera, it's pretty murky out that way as well. So please be careful as you go about your Sunday morning routine. Beyond that, we have some clouds out there, and by some I mean a decent amount, but that's about it for the time being. A little bit of moisture over toward Fall River and Custer counties in the form of some rain and snow showers will gradually move on in. And that's what we're going to be watching for the rest of the day. We do have a surface area of high pressure, but it's basically there for show. It is not going to keep us completely quiet. And you'll see why on Futurecast. Some snow showers out to the west, Rapid City, Phillip, Faith, Buffalo, Belfouche as well. But from Chamberlain, points east on I-90, could see a few rain showers this afternoon and into the early evening. All that moisture will then move on up to the north and settle over the North Dakota border as we go overnight into Monday morning and along the Highway 12 corridor for that matter, where we could see snow showers lingering into the first part of your day on Monday. From there, we'll get a small break as we go into Monday night and Tuesday before our next chance for moisture comes around headed into late Wednesday. So we have one winter weather advisory for 3 separate times, all going into Monday morning. Bookending that area in the center, we have Harding and northern Perkins County. That winter weather advisory is until 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on Monday. To the east, Brown, Marshall Day, and Roberts counties, that winter weather advisory is until noon Central Standard Time on Monday. But in between, from Corson County over to McPherson and Edmonds counties, and everything in between there, including areas near Mobridge, that is a winter weather advisory until 6 a.m. Central, 5 a.m. Mountain Time on Monday. Regardless of what time frame you're in, we're looking at the potential for 2 to 4 inches of snow in the advisory area with higher amounts likely near and north of the border with North Dakota. So please keep this in mind as you go about your Sunday morning routine. From there, we keep an eye on the thermometer as today is going to be the last mild day we get for a little while. 40s near and south of Highway 14, 30s and even a couple of 20s up to the north with snow developing later in the evening and overnight. Again, some rain showers possible from Chamberlain points east along the I-90 corridor. Overnight lows tonight dropping into the teens and 20s in many locations. Some single-digit lows possible toward the North Dakota border where snow showers will be likely. Again, a couple of inches of snow not out of the question up in that neck of the woods. Here's the rest of your 7-day forecast. Again, today, the last mild day as we go into the 20s and stay there through really the entirety of the upcoming work and school week for southeastern KELOLAND. A couple of snow shower opportunities to talk about late Wednesday, then Friday and Saturday as well. Will be something that you'll want to keep in the back of your mind. In Aberdeen, 30 today, 13 on Monday, overnight snow into the morning. Then a few more snow showers Wednesday, Friday and Saturday with high temperatures outside of today, mainly in the low to mid-teens. For Pierre, 37 and a couple of flurries today, maybe a morning snow shower or two, very, very early Monday, but overall I think we're mainly dry. Better chances for snow Wednesday than Friday and Saturday as you stay in the 20s from Tuesday going into next weekend. And for Rapid City, a couple of snow showers today, then early Monday morning, then a daily chance for snow showers Wednesday going into Saturday that we'll want to watch. 37 today, 18 tomorrow, then 20s to low 30s Tuesday going into next weekend. So we're not done with winter yet, even though we got spoiled with those spring-like temperatures to close January. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.